710 ESPN Seattle presents Bob and Groz's One More Thing.
Powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Fearless Friday forecast.
You did it.
He chuckled a little bit.
Easy.
Yeah, see?
Easy. Brady's cracking up behind the camera.
Do we know what the record is between you and me?
I
Yes.
don't. What is it?
What is it? Strange disembodied voice off camera?
Bob is 35 and 33.
That's good.
Groz is 32 and 35.
That's not good.
That's a shame.
That's not good.
Bob, you were the only one to get one right last week.
Yeah, we're not exactly pounding down the stretch.
There's no pounding the chest on that one. You got one right. Congratulations.
We're not exactly flying home on this one, but
Wow.
we've got all four games for today. Generous spreads, just about all.
And
of
this
them.
is where we separate if we go with how we were talking on the air, because I don't think we're in agreement on many of these.
Well, let's start with the first. Let's do them in chronological.
Okay.
New Orleans and San Francisco is the first game tomorrow at 1:30. The Saints on the road are a 3.5-point favorite over the 49ers.
I'll take the favorites. I'll take the Saints. I think it's going to be more than 3.5. I think everybody's really playing too much into the fact that it's not in the dome, that it's outdoors. What's it going to be, 60 degrees out there?
Not going to be bad.
I don't think weather's going to be an issue. Maybe grass does slow them down a bit. Defense is very good for the 49ers. I'll give them credit. I won't be stunned if they win, but I'm gonna take the Saints, and it's going to be more than 3.5.
Well, I'm going to take the 49ers to win it outright, although I just need the 3.5 points, but I think they will win it outright. The Saints haven't ever won a playoff game away from the Dome, so I don't know that I think that's overblown until they do it. It's not going to be a bad day at all in San Francisco, although Bob is right. It'll probably be, I'm guessing they haven't cut the grass there in a month or two. Why would they? I don't know how much that necessarily slows down the Saints. I think the X factor of the 49ers have found a way to talk about this preseason game and then blitzing Alex Smith as being something that's still stuck in their craw a little bit. Harbaugh seems to be an incredible guy at working stuff like this. I'm just going to go with the Niners.
Okay.
And there we differ on that one. Next game will be it'll be one of the most popular games ever in television rating history. I can say that now before it even starts. But the New England Patriots are a 13.5-point favorite. 13.5-point favorite.
Good versus evil.
Over Tim Tebow, yes.
I'll let you determine who evil is.
Is it, well, Belichick, right?
There you go.
The whole evil empire there, the cheaters, Spygate, the whole thing.
Yeah, a little creep.
And yet you're going to pick them.
Not to cover.
Good, okay.
I'm picking them to win.
So we're the same on this one.
Yeah, but
we're
you're
both
picking
taking the
outright,
Broncos
aren't
to the
you?
points. I think the Broncos have got a great chance. I think they had a great chance to win this game.
I think you should get extra credit if you pick them to win outright, if they do.
Why don't we make that a hook from now on? We'll make that a half. So it'd be 32 and a half,
a win?
35. Yeah. You want to do that for the last couple
weeks?
weeks?
Let's do that, because that's a bold pick.
I think the Broncos are going to win it outright.
I think they'll cover, but they're going to lose.
I think we're going to get to see the fact that defensive football's not gone completely from the playoffs. I think the defensive teams are going to be the ones that step up a little bit, and this week will show. That's why I picked the 49ers to beat the Saints. That's why I like the Broncos in this one. That's why I'm going to pick an upset later on. So we're both the same on the spread on this one. You think the Patriots are going to win the game relatively comfortably?
Patriots will win. I think it'll probably be a 10-point win.
Okay, relatively comfortably.
Yeah. Colin, you heard the new rules? He picks an outright win by the Broncos. That's an extra half.
If any of us go against the spread like that, we get an extra hook. Baltimore, 7.5-point favorites over the Houston Texans. Pardon me.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I think they'll win by more than that.
Okay.
I'm just not big on the Texans. I know they've got a very good defense, very good. I've got no faith in T.J. Yates to pull this off against that defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Flacco will get it done. The Ravens are going to get it done. They had a week off to sit there and study this team, who I think offensively they've got weapons, but I don't know that Yates is in a position to completely utilize it all yet. So I think the Ravens have them beat across the board. I think they're going to beat them by more than 7.5.
I think the Ravens beat them, but it's closer than that because I think it's going to be low scoring. I think the Texans are maybe the best defense out there. So I do think Baltimore's going to win it too, but I think this is going to be a pretty close game. I got a feeling they're all going to be pretty close this weekend. At least I think that.
Okay.
So we're the same on that one then, right?
Yes.
No, we're different on that one. I'm saying the Texans cover the spread.
Oh, okay.
You're saying the Ravens go over the spread.
Yeah, they're going to.
And now finally the Packers and the Giants. Eli against Rodgers. If there wasn't the Tebow factor, this is the hyped game of the weekend. This is the biggest hype. When they played, 4 weeks ago or something like that? It was 35-35. Green Bay kicked the field goal to win it on the last play of the game. The Giants are coming in playing well. The Packers, are 15-1. Mm-hmm. The Packers are 7.5 point favorites. It's as many as 9 in some places, but 7.5 is where it's pretty much remained.
In Green Bay.
In Green Bay.
What's the weather like there? Do we know?
Well, I do know this. Today they got volunteers to shovel out the stadium.
Oh, boy.
I got 800 people lined up to work for $10 an hour to shovel out the entire stadium. So it's cold and snowy in Green Bay.
I'll take the Packers. I'll take the Packers to win by more than 7.5.
Well, to me, cold and snowy is not going to bother the Giants at all. This is one where I'd get another hook on this one. I think the Giants win this game outright. I think, again, going back to my hope I'm right. The defenses are you cannot win the Super Bowl with the worst defense in football. Can't happen.
So you get an extra hook if you win. Do you lose an extra half if you
Come
lose?
on, man. No, we're not gonna reward you for being chalky Bob. You take a chance. You get nothing but benefit.
So there's no risk.
Exactly right. Exactly right. You can do it if you want to, but if you're wrong, you're wrong.
These new rules favor you completely. I didn't realize that. I thought it went both ways. My bad.
Well, if you want to do it, do it.
No,
why would I risk a half? Why would I do that?
Because you're so certain, you have so much faith in your picks.
Of course I could have that, but there'd be no incentive. But gambling-wise, that'd be a dumb thing to do unless there was a benefit to it. It's like getting 2-to-1 odds or something like that.
My head is spinning. I'm done.
That's good enough for me. His head is spinning. See, watch it.
Yeah, Brady again.